Hey, Catch. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited about today. It's February 1st. January felt like a year. It was, it was a long month, but I'm so excited to kick off February with the queen herself, Ina Garten. She turns 75 years old tomorrow, officially February 2nd. And I am so excited to show you one of her, one of her favorite recipes deemed by Food 52, and that is the cauliflower toast. And I know you're probably thinking, like, Kristen, like, really? Like, cauliflower toast? I mean, what's what's so great about that? And to that I say, do not question the queen, okay? Just trust me. Um, if you don't know me, my name is Kristen Solorzano. I am the recipe developer and content creator behind What's the Frickin' Recipe, where I share semi-homemade recipes for busy people like yourself. So I'm so excited to welcome you into my kitchen and let's just have some fun. So like I said, we're making cauliflower toast because it's delicious. And then also, I love a good pun, right? Let's toast to the queen, okay? Okay, so first we need to start roasting some cauliflower. So I have some cauliflower here, and we're gonna break this down because you see all these stems right here? We don't want that. We just want the florets, okay? So let's start getting some of this stuff off. I'm just gonna kill some of this off. And if you have any questions throughout the stream, go ahead and type it on in there. I'll see it pop up on the left-hand side of the screen. And if you're curious as to what the official recipe is, there is a search engine for that. I recommend Googling it because Ina deserves all the site visits, okay? So just Google Ina Garten cauliflower toast. It'll pop right up. So right here, I'm just removing all of that green stuff off the cauliflower. And then also, I invite you to the chef's table. Let's chat. Ina, share your favorite Ina recipe or your favorite Ina moment, kitchen hack, cocktail. I mean, I'm all about a cocktail. It's February 1st, right? Dry January is over. I'm into it. Like, let's talk about it. So really, we just need like 1/2-inch floret pieces. And I'm just kind of breaking it down just a little bit. And what we're gonna do after this is we're gonna drizzle some olive oil and some chili flakes and salt and pepper, and we're gonna roast it so it gets nice and brown. It's gonna be so delicious, and I am excited for it. Okay, so that's what we got. To be totally transparent, the recipe does call for a full head of cauliflower, but this is gonna roast for a half an hour in a 400-degree oven. I should say 25 to 30 minutes, depending on how your oven is. So I did some ahead of time just because I don't wanna be staring at each other for a half an hour. Okay, let me get this stuff out of the way, and I'll bring over my sheet pan. Taking a little sip of tea. So good. Okay, so I have a rimmed baking sheet that I lined with parchment paper. Let's just do a little kitchen dance here. There we go. Actually, while I have this up, I'm just gonna do a little wipe because that's gonna bother me. I don't know where y'all are from, but here in Michigan, it's nice and sunny, but it is deceiving. It is single digits outside. It is, I think the high is gonna be like 10 or 8. It's cold. So I am ready for like a hot, cheesy snack. Alrighty, let's do this. Okay, there we go. Whoop. Okay, I got it. It's cool. All right, so a drizzle of good olive oil. Okay, and I hope you caught that. I got the denim on. I had to show our girl some support. Okay, so a little bit of olive oil, and since I am making a half batch, a half a teaspoon of salt goes right over the top, well seasoned, and about an eighth of a teaspoon of red pepper flakes and some cracked black pepper. There we go. And we're going to toss that around. Actually, let me get some tongs. I lied. Spatula is not going to cut it. We just toss that around in the good olive oil, and it's going to roast and get nice and soft and brown. There we go. Actually, I'm kind of worried these are a little too big. I want to break that down just a little bit. Get right in there. Because if you think about, this is going to go on the toast, right? So you don't want too big of pieces. A, you want it to cook, and then B, you don't want like these huge chunks on your bread, right? On your toast. We kind of want it all be able to blend together. You know what I mean? All right, there we go. I'm gonna rinse my hands real quick. All right. So, oven is preheated to 400 degrees. This is gonna go in there for about 25 to 30 minutes until you get like those sporadic brown spots. And you do toss it about 2 or 3 times throughout the cooking process. So I would say about like every 8 minutes, check on it, toss it. 8 to 10 minutes. Alrighty. Start low, 25, and then we'll check where we're at. Cool? Cool. Okay. So good. All right. Full disclosure, I have the recipe printed out right in front of me just so I can refer to it. All right, so that is roasted. I have our cauliflower here. I did some ahead of time. Look how nice and brown those got. Nice and tender, well seasoned. So next, we're gonna start making our super cheesy mixture. So I have a kitchen scale here. So I wanna make sure I get the right amount into the bowl. I have some mascarpone cheese, and it does require to be room temperature. That way it's a little bit easier to stir it. There we go. So for this half batch, I need 6 ounces of the mascarpone. Let's see where we're at. All right, we're getting there. We're just like under 5. This game is so fun, isn't it? There we go. So close. 5.9. We'll get there. All right. Nope. Close enough. We're a little over, but I mean, that's a good problem to have. Extra mascarpone. I mean, no problem for me. Not a problem. Okay, so that is set. Another reason why I like using the parchment paper is, hold on. You can just do this. You just pick it up right into the bowl. Well, bam, right? Set this aside. And we do have some chopping to do. But before that, there is a hefty I should say, a healthy amount of Gruyere cheese, which goes right into the bowl. I mean, it's basically like cheese with a little bit of cauliflower. That's my kind of toast. You know what I mean? All right, set that aside. Set my spatula in there. We are going to chop some prosciutto so you get those salty cured bites with the cheese. So the full recipe, it does call for 4 ounces, which is this entire package. Okay, there is no shortage of the prosciutto. So I'm just going to do a couple slices. I think there's 6 slices total in the package. Whoop. Trying to be gentle because I don't want to just like entirely mangle it, you know? There we go. I love prosciutto. Meaty, that nice salty bite. It's delicious. Alrighty, let me just wipe this knife real quick. So again, like it's going on toast, right? So nice, thin. Make sure you get a good shot of that. Go. And I'm just gonna chop it in half. There we go. And that goes right into the bowl. Oh, baby. This looks so good already. Okay. And then we stir it up, just making sure I didn't. Oh, you know what? I did miss a little bit. Cannot forget this. You know, when you add fresh grated nutmeg to like an Alfredo sauce, it just gives it that taste where it's like, what is that? But it's so, so, so delicious. And Ina did it here. So we're just going to grate some fresh nutmeg into the bowl. It doesn't need a lot, just this nut, this little nut packs a punch, okay? If you don't have fresh grated nutmeg, you can also use just ground nutmeg. And this does need some salt and pepper as well. Oh, man. All right. There we go. And some pepper. I'm smiling because I was so excited to bite into that. All right. This looks so damn good. I just want to make sure I get all those prosciutto bites in with the mascarpone, with the Gruyere. All right. I know it doesn't look like much now, but once you stick it under the broiler and then it just gets all melty and gooey, I'm excited. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. We do need to toast our toast. We need to toast our bread a little bit ahead of time before sticking it under the broiler. Excuse me. And I have just like, you just need like a rustic country style bread. It doesn't have to be anything crazy or, you know, super rare, just a nice quality. Some good bread, okay? So there we go. I'm gonna stick this in my toaster oven. Get it nice and toasty. Set this aside. So while that is toasting, we're gonna mince up some chives to just kind of give it that little fresh bite as like a finisher, you know? So you have the salty, you have the creamy, you have the cheesy, and then you just need like that fresh element. Let me do some chives. Just a nice little mince. Cute little mince. I know there's some other great Ina content coming up, like the viral Cosmo, which I am excited to tune into, as well as Ina's outrageous brownies. Those I have definitely made over and over again. They're so rich and decadent. They truly are outrageous. So delicious. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of clean up a little bit while our toast does its thing. Da, 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 da. All right, let me get a sip of water. I know there's so many different recipes that Ina's known for. I will say there was a newer kitchen hack of hers that I tried last summer, and that was, I think I saw a clip of her on Good Morning America, and they didn't have a salad spinner, so she showed them how to dry lettuce with just like a kitchen towel. So she's just on the show, like swinging it like a hot helicopter. And I was like, oh my God, I got to try that. And it works. It works like a charm. I will say that it's probably not super practical just because you do get water everywhere. So I like to do it in the summer because then, you know, you can, I guess, water your flowers a little bit and go outside and do it. But in the kitchen, it's a little bit harder. You do have to do it like over the sink and really like whip it a little bit. But it does work in a pinch. I'm going to chug on our toast. Just taking a little minute, and that's okay. All right. Maybe I should put the broiler on, huh? That's probably a good idea, Kristen. Probably smart. Our cauliflower that we just put in has like 14 minutes to go, so I'm gonna toss it. I need another, whoop, I'll do this. Here, I'll take you all over here. So you can see it's like starting to get there, but not quite. So just give it a little toss. You do see like those little brown spots starting to happen, but we're not there yet. There we go. Stick this back in there. And then I'm going to move this up so it gets right under that broiler. We're getting pretty close on the toast. But there's also some other great recipes that are coming up here on Kitsch. I think I saw like a chocolate cake, and then I saw a whiskey sour. We're hooking it up. I love a good cocktail. I was watching her show this morning, and she made frozen palomas. Definitely need to have that on the ready because she froze it with the grapefruit juice, the simple syrup, and the tequila already in it, just in like a quart container. So then whenever and it doesn't, since there's alcohol in it, it doesn't freeze solid. It almost gets just like slushy, almost like a granita. So you just, I don't know. That sounds so good and refreshing. It's hard to think about like a refreshing summer cocktail right now when there's like 10 inches of snow outside, but we'll get there. Okay. Our toast is toasty and a little hot. Okay. Let me take you all back over here. Right there. Okay. So get like a broiler safe pan. This pan It's been through it. It's seen some shit. Okay, so get an oven broiler safe pan, add the toast right on top. Here, let's get our chives out of the way because we don't need them for a little while. Zoop. There we go. Alrighty. Okay. So we are just going to, let me get a spoon. Just so I can be a little more precise. So we are just going to kind of let this cauliflower, cheesy, creamy cauliflower mixture get spread right over the top. Oh my God. I mean, I did not have getting this excited about cauliflower in my bingo card for 2023, but I'm pumped that we're here. There we go. Okay, but that's not all. We definitely need to just do a little bit of Parmesan cheese, which we're gonna, oh, actually, you know what? I lied. The Parmesan goes on with the chives. I trust, in Ina, I trust. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so this goes under the broiler just as is. She does say a little paprika, which I forgot to get out. Oh man. That's all right. I can't find it right now. So under the broiler it goes. And we need to keep an eye on it. So this goes in there for like 2 to 4 minutes. Keep me honest. If I start yapping, be like, hey, Kristen, how about those toasts? I'm gonna start picking up just a little bit. I'm excited for that satisfying crunch slice with the knife. That's what I'm pumped about. And then that first cheesy bite. Oh man. I'm excited. I love a good hot snack. Plus this, I'm sure with just like some Prosecco, some wine, some bubbly, little cocktail. Yes, 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 yes. And I did forget to mention this recipe is actually from the cookbook Cook Like a Pro. So that is, if you do have a copy of that, this recipe is also in there. All right. I'm like a little neurotic about this. Ooh, it's getting there. We're not quite there yet. Just maybe like another minute, but we're gonna keep checking. Oh my God, that looks so good. Well, I hope you all are making something to celebrate Ina today or tomorrow, something chocolatey. Maybe it's a cocktail, something cheesy. I know her mac and cheese recipe is also amazing. I've heard amazing things. Honestly, I don't really think I've seen or heard a recipe that wasn't good. I do have her perfect roast chicken on rotation for our dinner, on our dinners. I actually made 2 of them for Christmas dinner for my mom's side of our extended family. So there was like close to 30 people. And I made those and some braised short ribs, and it went over so well. It was so good. All right. I want to see a little bit more brown on that. This is like a lone chive. I grow chives when it's not winter time, and my kids will go out in the back and just start picking it and eating it. And I'm just like, wow, I'm impressed because I don't even think I knew what a chive was when I was 5. I know if I keep opening it, it's just not gonna get brown as fast, but I'm impatient. Damn it. I'm sure you all can relate. That's okay. We're getting there. We're getting close. Set that off to the side. Just have to entertain myself somehow. Okay, we'll do this. We'll turn on the light instead. I'm just gonna give it a little twirl. I know I keep doing this, but I do gotta toss the other ones. Take y'all over here. See how it's starting to get browner? There we go. Ooh, I can smell that Gruyere. It almost has like that, a little bit of a funk to it, sharpness. This is looking pretty good. Our neighbor's dog says hello. I don't know if you can pick that up on the microphone, but I'm sure he sees my ring light in the window. Like, what the hell is that? We're getting close. I appreciate your patience. It's hard for me too. Believe me. Oh, we're there. Yep, yep. Let's look at that cheesy, gooey deliciousness. All right. Let me grab a little hot pad to little dance. All right. So for the rest of our toast, move that to the side. Ooh, hot. Look at that. So bubbly and cheesy. All right, so I'm going to go over the top. Let's do, here, let me get you right up in there. Toast can. Okay. Hopefully I can fit the Parmesan underneath the camera. So it just goes right over the top. Oh man, this looks so good. And then I have some Malden like sea salt. The first chive. Thank you. This looks so good. And then some finishing salt right there. This is the part I have been waiting for. That crunch, that slice. So satisfying, right? Look at that. I'm so pumped. I'm going right in. Dang, doesn't that, oh, right, chef's kiss. Let's do this. I know I'm wearing this all over my face right now. I don't even care. It is so damn good. only Ina would think to mix cauliflower, like boring, it's boring, right? Cauliflower is boring, but then mix it up with mascarpone, Gruyere, nutmeg, prosciutto. You just get creamy, salty, crunchy, cheesy, and then you get that pop of freshness from the chives that it desperately needs. Otherwise, it's pretty rich. But this is just such an amazing way to get your vegetables. That's it, Kitch. I'm so happy that you joined me in my kitchen today to celebrate the queen herself, Ina Garten, for her 75th birthday. A toast to Ina. Thank you for all that you have done over the years, all the amazing recipes that you've shared with us. We are so lucky. And I'm so lucky that you joined me here in my kitchen. That's pretty damn cool. Well, I'm just gonna, enjoy this by myself at our kitchen table. Nice little snack. But you can also follow me here on Kitsch. I do have some upcoming recipes themed for the Super Bowl, as well as I'm going to be scheduling some Valentine's Day things to do to treat yourself or your sweetie, whoever that may be. That's it. You can also follow me on social media. I don't know if I already said that, but WTFIN recipe on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. All the things. Thanks for being here. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Enjoy all of the Ina content coming up here on Kitsch. Bye. I'll see you later.